you. I knew I was going to get you. Hello, everyone. Yes, good evening from Australia. Good morning to Adeola and Mina. It's so good to have you guys here in the daytime, right? Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to today's edition of our 90 Days Go Live Challenge. It's day 73. It's been an amazing journey, and yes, countdown to 2025. 13 more days to go. Yeah, to all our viewers out there, want to appreciate you. We love you guys so much, to be honest. You guys are the reason why we keep showing up. And we just want to say thank you. Thank you for engaging with us. Thank you for trusting our brands, right? Yeah, thank you to all our action takers. Yes, trust me, this is the best decision that you made in 2024. And I can't wait to see what 2025 holds for you. Yeah, in saying that, today, our discussion, we thought it wise to have this discussion with our viewers because it is 13 days to go. 2024 is coming to an end. Yes. So while we're counting down and celebrating and waiting for the 31st of December to shout Happy New Year, I hope you're taking actionable steps to make sure that 2025 is indeed a happy year for you. And that is why today we want to address an important step that everyone needs to take before you step into 2025. It's not just about writing wishful thoughts, but we're going to be delving into actionable steps. And to help you get more clarity to doing this, and our topic for today is about goal setting for the year 2025. So, ladies, I'm going to let Adeola come in this morning in Nigeria, come in this evening to to talk to our guests, talk to our viewers, right? Let's explain to everyone watching. Let's share our thoughts, right? Why is it important? First of all, when we say goal setting, what is it? What does it mean? Is it just writing down your dreams or vision or wishful thoughts? Or is there more to it? And if there's more to it, why is it important that we do this? Adeola, take it on.
Yes, thank you so much, Kathy. Good morning, sisters. Good morning, everyone. All right. So when we say goal setting, simply put, it's a way it's a way of you working towards what you have set out to achieve. You know, that thing that you said that, oh, next year, let's say 2025, this is what I'm going to achieve. This is what I want to become, or this is the kind of money I want to make, or I want to lose weight, I want to be this kg. You know, it can be anything. So it's just a way of working towards to ensuring that you achieve that you have set out for yourself to achieve in a simple and specific way. Like, you know, Kathy was saying it, that is not wishful thinking. It has to be specific. You know, you're not just saying, oh, I want to ride a Benz. And you are not putting it down that, okay, I want to have a Benz by, okay, and I need to make so amount of money to be able to buy. You have to pen it down. So it has to be specific and also simple, so that it helps you to achieve it. It doesn't look like a Mount Everest that it will not be so difficult for you to climb. And the beautiful thing about goal setting, what it does is that it helps you to have clarity of purpose. Because when you set out your goal that in 2025, I want to lose 10 kg. I'm a 70 kg, let me put it that way. I want to be a 60 kg. So now you know what you want. And then you can now break it down that means that I have to exercise. How do I get to 10? How do I lose 10 kg? So that means that I have to start exercising every morning, start eating this kind of protein, this kind of diet. You know, it helps you to put it down. So it's not just in your head. Like, okay, for us business owners, we want to scale up. And so you are looking at it that, oh, for our own business, I want to get to this milestone. And you know, what's beautiful about our business is that it's like maths. For you to get to this milestone, you must have this kind of point. And for you to have this kind of point, you must have this certain number of leads, so you break it down into simple steps like that, into simple achievable, steps. That is what goal setting helps you to do, because when you say that you are going to achieve this, you have to now pen it down how you are going to go about it. And then also too, it helps you, it gets you motivated, because when we all have our highs and our lows. So when you're at your lows, you can go back to your goal setting. I'm like, oh, this is what I set to achieve. This is where I am, and I need to get to this. So it will motivate you that I have not gotten there. So in spite of everything that is happening, I have to dust myself up, brush myself up, and go and work towards that. And also too, it helps you to become accountable, because you know that, okay, I want to get to this milestone. I want to be able to do this for myself, and I'm not gotten there. So I have to just like, I've not gotten there. When you if you don't set your goal, you don't even know where you are, and you don't know where you are going. But when you set your goal, you know where you are going, and then you can now do a check and say that, okay, I am 50% gone. I am 40% to my goal. But if you don't set it, you don't even know. And so when you don't the Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. So for me, goal setting too is kind of an aspect of knowledge for me, because it is when you know where you are going that you can now decide that this is how you want to go. So if you don't set your goal, you don't even know where you are going, and you don't, so how can you now know how you want to go about it? So that is one thing about goal set. It helps you also to make decisions. It helps you in your decision making, because when you know you are where you are going, you know how to go about it, then you begin to make decisions around that, so that at the end of the day you're able to achieve that purpose that you have set out to. So I want to encourage somebody, if you have not set goal before, this is the time to set your goals. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be so big. It's even better to start small, so something you can manage. Yes, maybe you can push yourself a little bit, but set that goal so that 2025 does not just go like 2024. When did we say Happy New Year? Now we are in Christmas. Before you know it, we are saying another Happy New Year. And so if you have not set goal in 2024, you have like not achieved what you're supposed to achieve. So now is the time to set your goals, so that by 2025 you start, you go into the implementation. Because when you set your goal, the next thing is, how do I go about it? Then you hit that January one and you are implementing. But if you don't set a goal, what are you implementing? So I will encourage you, set your goals and think of what to do about it and start implementing. Thank you.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you so much, Adiola. That was beautiful. Shah said it. Set your goals, right? It gives you clarity of purpose so that you don't follow the crowd. Because, billions of people are going into 2025. How many of them have goals, right? Let us
Mm.
be among the few that are intentionally going into 2025. Yes, I used to write my goals, I used to set my goals, but trust me, guys, I have never been more intentional about a new year. And that is because, by the grace of God, we're beginning to get clarity of purpose. And that is why we thought it's important that we don't just keep these thoughts to ourselves, we put it out there for someone who needs to know what goal setting is. Yeah, so Moyi, I'm gonna come to you. So Adeola has given us an admonition that we should set our goals. So there's a mom out there listening to you and wondering, okay, set goals, but how I go do them? How will I set my goals? Please, I want you to give us actionable steps for someone who wants to set their goals in 2025. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm reaching you from my car. That's a beautiful part about a business. You can do it anywhere, anywhere.
True.
It can be your office. So join us, please. Thank you very much for that, Adiola. That was amazing and well explained. And I was just writing the next step, and I'm going to be reading some of the things that I jotted down,
Mm,
important things to follow when you have that clear, if we set your goals. So we come
mm,
up to set smart goals. So that means make your goal clear and easy to achieve. So I'm going to break down we've done this in high school or maybe uni as well, but
mm.
now we're going to relate to what we are talking about. And then smart, I'll start that your goal needs to be specific. All right.
Mm.
Be clear about what you want to achieve. A goal needs to be clear and detailed. Ask yourself, what milestone do you want to achieve? Or where do you see yourself 2 days or 2 months from now? Don't just start something without a clear goal or a clear vision. You need to set yourself some milestones ahead of you. Before we started this live, Catherine was showing us something amazing. She already knows her 2025, the milestone that she will achieve. It's beautiful. So that's going to be her goal, to get that. And you
True.
need to set it. Make sure it's clear. Don't say, I want to work on my business. That's not clear. But what
Mm.
is it that it's clear? You say, I will create and post content on my digital business every day.
Yes.
You are being specific.
Sure.
And now you're going to be working towards that. You have already started. And then the other one, your goals should be measurable. Track your progress. So when you start something, make sure you track track your progress. A goal should include a way to measure your progress, adding numbers or a clear milestone, as I said before. So it's important to do that. The goal should be measurable. And then example, it will be, let's say you want to save to buy a car. You can't just say that I'll start saving money. How much money are you gonna start saving? What's your target? If a car is $4,000, what do you say? Oh, every month I'll save $50 towards
Mm.
my car. So it's measurable. You know your
Yeah.
goal and you know your target. And I'll just go this quickly. And then the other one, it's achievable. Set realistic goals. Okay, your goal should challenge you, but still be possible to achieve it. All right. So, is this goal realistic for you as a person who is setting it? Is it realistic? Okay. Do you have time, skill, or resources to do it? All these things you need to ask yourself, right? Because setting an unrealistic goal, the example would be, I'll make 10,000 in a week from my new business, when you've just started like yesterday. Mm, that business, I'll be like, what is it? But for achievable goal, you say, I'll post content daily to build audience. All right. And
Mm.
then aim to my first $1,000 in 3 months,
True.
or maybe in 2 months, or maybe in a month. It's achievable, it's doable, but not you've just started and then you are aiming yourself 10,000 in a week. That's unrealistic. It's doable, yeah, but you start small and then build yourself up. Because what one thing that challenges that, it's a mindset. A lot of people, when they start handling a lot of money without being taught everything, they won't have a direction, and that money starts scaring them, or they don't even use it in the right way. So like in our business, we've got training that changes your mindset as well. So it teaches us, when you start getting that, you are prepared. When you see big money, you're not even freaking out, you know, and it's there, and you know how to use it, and you know even how to handle it. Let your
Mm.
goal be relevant. Make sure it matches your bigger dream. All right.
Mm.
So why is it your goal important for you? Don't just set something. It has to be, your why has to be very big. Will it help you get closer to a long-term goal, or what is it? Is it a short period of goal that you're setting up? So
Yeah.
measure, it should be relevant. Your goal should be relevant. And another one, it will be time bound. Set a deadline. Measure yourself, set a deadline. In 3 months from now, I should be able to achieve this. If you aren't able to do that, what can you learn from it? what ways can you do for you to achieve all that? So this is part of things that you can do, setting smart goals. And yeah, hopefully you can, yeah, this, it will help you. And there is more, do research as well about setting smart goals on your own time, and yeah, it will be able to help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Moi. Yes, guys, you've heard Moi. You've heard her share her very intelligent thoughts. Set smart goals, right? don't don't follow somebody else's dream. Create your own dream, set
Mm,
it. And when you set those dreams, make sure they are realistic. It's only when you follow somebody else's dream that you're following an unrealistic dream, because not be you dream and you can't achieve it.
mm,
Do you understand? So we all need to set those goals that you can achieve. And of
mm,
course, there are times that you will set goals, right? You're so excited, you've set your goals and everything, and well, life will always happen.
mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone has heard Adeola this morning and is pumped up, and yeah, Moy has given them tips on how to go and now set these goals. And unfortunately, maybe it's June 2025, and the goals for because Moy says set a time bound, and they have set for maybe May or April. It didn't happen, right? It didn't happen at that time. What would the person do? How can they, what advice can you give to that kind of person to stay focused on the goal?
Thank you so much, Catherine, and everyone. Thank you to everyone who took their time today and come and join us. We appreciate you wherever you are. What I would say is that you have to stay focused and consistent, because everything else we wanted in life, or it take time. But if
Yeah.
you're consistent and stay focused and use other people achievement as your ladder to climb to your destiny, you have to be yourself as well. You have to be yourself and stay focused and be consistent. I would use us as example. When you and Moy started and I came along, I think a week after, while you two already started, I have so many excuses. Though I wanted all along, like, to go live, but I didn't have an accountability partners. I'm like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll find someone else to do with it. But when you two came into my life and hold my hands, from that day up to now, I would say it's a huge open door for me. Like, I couldn't really comprehend by myself or do it alone if you two were not being consistent with me, because you're like, oh yeah, you have to come, you have to join. And ever since we actually um put that goal, it's a goal, because we said 3 months, because 90 days is a 3 months go life challenge. And since we started, even the days that we feel like we don't want to do it, we'll do it, because it's something that we set it, and it's our goals that we wanted to achieve. By the end of 3 months, we know where we have reached. And if we didn't continue with our consistency, we would have not been here today. So be consistent, and you will see the results. The result never come if you just fold your arm and you just whenever you feel like down today, you're like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow had its own. Tomorrow have something else to do tomorrow. So, but if you're consistent, everything that you do today, you level it up for tomorrow, and tomorrow, until then, until you complete whatever goal you have in mind. So I would say stay consistent and be focused on something that you really wanted, because sometimes we actually have so much in our mind, like we want to achieve one. But if you being consistent and focus on that particular thing that you really wanted for that time, even if it takes 6 months, but deep down you have been on that journey was full of your heart and wanted to achieve it, you will definitely achieve that, even if up to 7 months later you would. But if you just into it today and then tomorrow, and then you say, nah, I'm not seeing anything, so maybe I'll leave it. When you leave it, that's when you're not follow your goals. So that's what I would say: be consistent and stay focused. and you will achieve
Yeah,
whatever
thank
you
you.
put your mind into. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, in a nutshell, be consistent, be accountable, get people you're accountable to. First of all, before you're accountable to others, you have to be accountable to yourself because
Right.
nobody is going to help you achieve those goals. You have dreamt the dream. Please be awake to pursue it. And in doing that, life is not a bed of roses, right? We make plans, we set out plans and everything, but when life happens, you need to be able to stand. Nobody is promising you that because you have written down your goals for the year, it is going to be a smooth sail. However, you need to stay focused, yeah, and believe that it's going to happen, and you will see it happening. I'm going to let Mina share with our viewers. Just advise them how
Thank
can
you,
they
Kathleen.
enjoy this journey, because we're talking about the journey of January 2025 to December 2025 is 12 months. If 3 months is 90 days, I think it's 365 days, right? How
Yes.
can one stay focused on this journey, like Yaa said? How can they enjoy it?
Thank you so much, Catherine, and thank you, Yari, for that insight. I'm going to share about my journey, goal setting in my journey. I remember when I started my digital business,
Yeah.
when I had paid up the $149, I
Mm.
was so eager to start. The energy that I had, I had to put those goals, targets. And I told myself that I was going to start this business on such a month and a year.
Mm.
And I
Mm.
refused to go and get a loan. I said, I'm going to find that money. So
Mm.
this is the importance of setting goals. But I
Yeah.
think the problem sometimes with us, we don't trust or believe in ourselves. But I managed to find the money without going out to take a loan. So goal settings are important. I have applied the principle in all my businesses. I have seen it work. Write down those goals because they speak to the vision.
Yes.
Any organization has a vision. Any organization would sit down and plan strategies and planning, and we cannot realize our vision or our goals without putting targets. So it is important to apply the principle of putting targets, quarterly targets or monthly targets. Write them down because we are forced to commit ourselves. And once you have walked that mile, check if you have achieved those goals. If you have achieved certain goals, celebrate them. Whether they are small or big, celebrate them. They encourage us to carry on. So it is important to write down the goals because they help us to walk. When you wake up in the morning, you know what you're doing, than just to live, manage a business without setting goals. So
Yeah.
setting goals in whether it's individual, in individual or an organization, like us, we have businesses. I mean, our digital businesses are proper organization because we have business partners that are looking up to us, business partners that we have to train them somehow, manage them. So it is important when we apply the principles of setting goals because we've got peers that are looking up at us. And what I have also learned in my experience, if you set your goal or a target that in in the first quarter or second quarter, I want to probably maybe achieve this certain goal. You put amount, whether it's $50,000. Those it happens that you manage to to realize those goals. So it's important to apply the principle and be disciplined in walking into a journey of applying goals and setting our targets and meeting the targets. That's all that I have to share today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Auntie Mina. Yeah, so we always say this on this platform: gratitude. Stay focused and be grateful. Celebrate your small wins. That's what Auntie Mina just said. Celebrate those small wins. You want to achieve something big, you need to take some steps to achieving it. So every single success you experience on this journey, celebrate it. That is how you will enjoy the journey. On the days of challenges, you hold on to those success that you have celebrated, and it will foil your energy to stay focused and maintain a heart of gratitude. It cannot be overemphasized. Anyway, ladies, thank you so much. It's been an amazing time with you all here. We have come to the end of this session, and tomorrow we'll be back again for another beautiful session. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.